Your morning started right.
DJ Young and Nut. If he ain't playing, I ain't staying.
It's Shawn Harvey featuring Senny J along with our co-host Barbi Cologne on Comedy World Net Radio.
Hey guys, it's Barbi Cologne from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team on Comedy World Net Radio.
This is Senny J from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. Catch us on Comedy World Net Radio.
Who is it? It's Young and Nut, and I'm doing them.
DJs.
DJ Juggernaut. If he ain't playing, I ain't staying.
It's Shawn Harvey featuring Senny J along with our co-host Barbi Cologne on Comedy World Net Radio.
Hey guys, it's Barbi Cologne from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team.
All right, good morning, guys. God bless y'all. Good morning. It is Turned Up Tuesday. It's already turned up. It is Tuesday, October the 19th, 2021, 21 minutes after the hour. Welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. That's Senny J, Barbi Cologne, where you get your morning started right. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. The chat room's wide open. Please call in 570-982-6950. iHeartRadio, radio.com, ShawnHarveyMorningShow.com. Distributed by Comedy World Net Radio, also Comedy Cloud. A special shout out to our affiliates, WFLX and The Flex in Rochester, New York. Thank you so much. 94.5 The Blaze, Louisville, Kentucky. We appreciate you. We're on all major podcast platforms. You can Google the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. All the links come up, guys. We appreciate you. We're on YouTube this morning. The Shawn Harvey Morning Show. Subscribe to that page. We appreciate that. And also this morning on Facebook, like our business page, the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team business page. You get notified 7 a.m. when we go live. And join our group, the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team group. One of the groups on Facebook. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Senny J on Turned Up Tuesday. God bless you. Good morning. Good to see you. and how are you?
Good morning, Shawn. I'm doing great. I feel better than I sound. We have a great show for you today. We're going to get started with Senny Says.
Barb, I wouldn't put the camera on her on your phone today.
Yes,
It's not a lot going on. You know, I wouldn't do that, Barbie. I wouldn't do that. Be
I'm going to tell
nice.
you about Senny Says, where I will let you know what's going on in Hollywood and entertainment news. You do not want to miss that. Good morning, Barbie.
Good morning, City. Good morning, Shawn.
Morning, Barb.
Good morning, everyone. Here in Bethlehem, where we broadcast live to you from right now, it is chilly 43 degrees. Yes, it's cold outside, y'all. Bundle up. 66 will be the high. It's going to be clear. 41 in Stroudsburg. 66 will also be the high and clear as well. In Newark, New Jersey, it's 46 degrees, clear, and 70 for the high. 46 in New York City, fair. 68 will be the high today. In Atlanta, 48 degrees, 75 for the high and clear. In Miami, it is 77 degrees, partly cloudy, but the clouds are going to clear out. And around noon, and the day was going to be a beautiful and sunny day. 82 would be the high. 57 in Chicago, 70 for the high and clear. In Los Angeles, it is 52 degrees. 70 will be the high today. It's going to be a clear and beautiful day. 46 in Louisville, clear, and 73 for the high. Rochester is 43 degrees. 68 will be the high, and it's going to be clear. That's the weather I have for you all. What's it look like where you are? Barbi Cologne coming to you live from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Senny J, where you get your morning started, right?
Get your morning started right, everyone. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. You got that morning buzz popping. And it's one thing that we can guarantee on the show each and every day on a Turned Up Tuesday is your head will be buzzing before 9 a.m. Stay tuned for that. You know, clean out your devices and wipe your screens and get your beverage ready and sit down, relax for that morning buzz. You're going to get your head buzzing before 9 a.m. Senny, what else you got?
We also have Front Page News with Senny J.
Freaking believable.
Where I'll let you know what's going on locally, nationally, and globally.
Sound like a real neighbor right now, man. Just what else you got, boy? This is so
Stay
real.
tuned.
Unfreaking believable. Barbie, look up. Look up a rehab center for me real quick. Just please look for me a rehab center in the Lehigh. No, I'm dead serious. I need a rehab center. I need a rehab center right now, Lehigh Valley. Look up something for me, if you don't mind. I used to have all that information back in the day. I don't need that crap no more. I need that for this woman that just walked in here smoking number par miles. Just please give me something real quick. We gotta call somebody. I need to call somebody. Just give me something. In the Lehigh Valley, you got to believe there's 1,000 rehab centers. We need that.
It was the
Give me the Narcotics Anonymous hotline number 2. Yeah, I want all that. Give me that. I want all of that. Oh, you know, like I said the other night at the comedy show, I've called Narcotics Anonymous. Hi. So just give me the number. Also, what we're going to do, guys, we're going to shout out the room. We're going to show you guys some love on a Turned Up Tuesday. Senny, if you don't mind, get that story ready for me, and then we'll just get right into this. Excuse me, guys, for starting late. We were here. You know, we just chopped it up. All right, so we're going to shout out the room. We're going to show you guys some love. Hey, special shout out to DJ Rome. Rome, thank you so much for helping us this morning. And I appreciate you, man. Rome is on top of things. Thank you so much. We're doing a lot of changes here because I got a big announcement to make in the next couple of weeks with this show. So we're making a lot of changes right now. So thank you, Rome, and Young and I appreciate you, and Crystal Rooney. Thank you so much. So now I tell you what we'll do, guys. We're gonna take a 15-second break, and we're gonna come back with a quick morning buzz. We'll do it.
Featuring the Wake Up Team. Catch us on Comedy World Net Radio. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Smacking you in the face with the classics. It's DJ Young and Nut.
Good morning, everyone. Here in Bethlehem, where we broadcast live to you from right now, it is 43 degrees, going up to a high of 66, and it's going to be clear. The sun is going to be very deceiving, but wear a jacket when you go outside. That's the weather I have for you all. What's it looking like where you are? Barbi Cologne coming to you live from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show, featuring Senny J, where you get your morning started right.
Where you get your morning started right, only place on earth where you get your morning started right. And yeah, Barbi, thank you so much. Listen, guys, it's chilly this morning. It's no big deal. It's going to warm up today. Knock it off. It's 49, 50 degrees.
It's cold.
And don't go run out there wearing your big goose bomber and your North Face looking crazy in the streets.
I thought about it this morning.
I say it all the time. Knock it off. Don't wear your big coat today, because at 1 o'clock this afternoon, you're going to be looking real crazy in these streets. And I don't want that to happen to you. So, it's that time of the year. It's late October. The weather's going to change. It's getting darker earlier in the morning, and that's what it is. And thank God for Jesus for that you get a chance to see the seasons go through. That's all. There's nothing wrong with it. All right, Senny, before we get into some of this thing, we're going to call, this is what the Bethlehem Rehab Center. I want to call somebody. I need to talk to somebody. We're going to cut the cameras on in 1 second, guys. I'm calling. They
have the whole fit.
They what?
They have the fit.
It's freaking, nobody's picking up. How the hell am I calling the rehab center?
And welcome to the inpatient rehab.
It's not the office hours yet.
When I was getting high on drugs, we didn't have no office hours, bro. What are you talking about? This is prime time for cats to getting high right now. The whole country's high right now in the morning.
It's prime time for the cats to get
high. As soon as the country wake up, we throwing all type of medication in our bodies. Everybody high right now. What are you talking about? Who's this? Rehab outpatient center? What's going on? Barbi, give me Narcotics Anonymous. They'll pick it up. Give me the wrong Barbi. See, because Barbi never did crack. That's you what? You don't know how urgent this is, man. Barbi.
He said Barbi because you
go
never
outside
did
and do some crack and come back, and I bet you had that Narcotics Anonymous. Barbi,
wait, let me go look.
Somebody give me a number. Hold on, give me a second before you start.
Barbi because you never did crack.
Barbi is here to save lives. And I'm trying to figure out why the hell a rehab center is not open.
Thank you for calling Recovery Centers of America. This call is recorded for training.
You wanted a rehab.
If you're seeking treatment for yourself or a loved one, please press 1.
Oh, thank you.
For all other calls, please press 2.
Hold on.
Give me the paper.
Okay.
Thank you for calling Recovery Centers of America. My name is Shanice. May I have your first name, please?
Yeah, my first name is Shawn. How you doing?
Okay.
So what happens? I'm good. I don't know if I want to say it's me or somebody else, but if I'm getting high or something's going on like that, is there any way that you can direct me to where I need to go before I lose my freaking mind? How does that work?
Are you seeking treatment? Are you seeking treatment for yourself or for loved one?
Yes, I'm seeking treatment for real. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. How does that work?
So I can definitely go through the admission process with you this morning. Are you in a safe place?
No, not at the moment.
Yes, you are.
Where are you at?
I'm in Bethlehem right now. I'm in front of these women right here. They're out of my mind right now. Am I in a safe place? Yeah, I don't know. No, I'm not in a safe place. No. Well, tell me what I need to do.
What's going on with you, Shawn? What are you struggling with? What are you using at this time?
There's multiple. I'm struggling with a lot. There's multiple uses of what am I doing?
Mm-hmm. What have you been using in the past 30 days?
Have I been using in the last 30 days? That's where you're getting me. I used to use before. I haven't used anything in the last 30 days. I'm actually calling for a friend. I don't want to waste your time. Somebody else is going through it. My question to you is this: where do I direct a friend to go to seek some treatment?
Sure. So this is a facility with Recovery Centers of America. We're here 24/7. We have a facility in Devon, Pennsylvania, inpatient, where we offer detox services and residential. So we'll have to, we'll see what kind of insurance they have, and then go through some medical questions with them.
Okay. Senny, say something to this lady. Say good morning to her. I'm going to see if you can hear this voice and see if you can take it and see. Go ahead. Say good morning.
Good morning.
See, that's the person right there. Go ahead. You heard the good morning, right? You heard it. You know something's going on.
Yeah.
Right?
So what's going on with the loved one? What are they struggling with? Is it drugs or alcohol? I
They're-
can definitely go through the process with you guys.
Oh, they're struggling with everything.
No.
All of it. Everything.
I don't need to come in.
All of it. All of it, miss. All of
Thank
it.
you. It's
I
fine.
mean, do they have any medical insurance at this time?
Yeah,
Yeah, they do.
I
They
have
do.
medical insurance.
But what if you didn't have medical insurance? Yeah, they got medical
What policy?
insurance. They got more.
It's expensive.
And what if you don't have medical insurance, miss?
We offer a self-pay option. I can definitely go over that cost with you as well. Paying out of pocket. What kind of insurance do they have?
But I'm just saying, if we
What
if we're
kind
if,
of out of pocket?
but I'm just saying, if we're doing
I don't
crack
want
and
all my
cocaine and we're doing all that, how the hell are we going to pay for this?
No crack and cocaine.
Mm-hmm. So we do work out an affordable payment plan, but I can see what kind of insurance they have, and then we can send you guys over some information that will be able to help.
Okay. Yeah, so we got medical, whatever, Barbie. We got medical insurance.
Yeah, but
And what's the
I'm
name
not-
of the policy?
We're not going in treatment. This is in a facility.
Yeah. Are you going to come and snatch us up? Do we have to go into the, is this treatment or do we have to go inside a facility? How's that work?
So everything is done over the line, Shawn. So I would have to first get their medical insurance, then speak with them on the line to go through some medical questions with them. Do you know the name of the policy or what they have?
I don't know the name of the policy. I think that, you know what I think? I don't want to waste your time. What's your name again, miss? Thank you. I appreciate it. What's your name?
You're welcome. We are here 24/7 if you do find any information.
Okay, so what we'll do, we I think we might continue to relapse for a little bit. And then when we're ready, we'll call back. How about that? Is that
So
cool?
we are here 24/7.
Okay.
Once you do speak with the loved one with the insurance, you can definitely give us a call. Yes, we will be here.
Right. And if you don't have insurance, you guys have payment plans. That's hilarious. I'm going to use that.
For the full length of 30 days, yes.
Well,
Inpatient of detox and residential.
But wait a minute. My question is, if you're doing
How
drugs,
much is a weekend?
how do you pay for that? But how do you pay
So
for
that's why we just. So that's why we ask for about if they have family members. But if once you do have all the information, you can definitely guys give us a call and we will be here with the insurance.
How much is a 30-day stay?
Yeah, how
Out
much
of
is the,
pocket?
yeah, you hear, and the matter of fact, this young lady, she need about a 60-day stay.
Or 21 days.
30 days.
Yeah.
21 days.
30 days is 22,500. The payment plan is interest free and monthly, and just detox only. That would be 6,650.
I don't know what number Barbie gave me for this.
How long
This-
is the detox? 14 days? 7 days?
Wait. How much is it cost for like a 2-hour stay, just to sober up?
So there's no 2 hours, sir. So there's only detox only, or we do have the full length of treatment, which is 30 days.
How long is the detox?
That's a conversation that you'll have to have with our nursing department.
Okay.
It goes by case, so it's definitely specific about the person and their health.
That starts at 6,000.
And what do you? So, what are we getting for 6,000? We get counseling. We get medication. What are we getting? For $6,000, I want to be sober as hell when I come out of there.
So you would be medically monitored for detox only. And then for the full length of treatment, we do offer residential. So that would be a full length of family therapy, individual and group sessions. Everything is included: breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Okay.
One second.
All right, listen.
As
We're
well
gonna
as transportation.
Well, Miss, thank you so much. We appreciate you. I'm gonna call. We can't afford it. I'm gonna call
Y'all
Narcotics.
don't have free programs?
No, not free. We're gonna call.
You're welcome.
We're gonna call Narcotics Anonymous. Thank you. Okay. We appreciate you. God bless.
You're welcome. Have a good one. Hang in there.
Very nice, Miss. Thank you.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Ooh, shit.
$22,000. That's the drug.
That's for 1 month.
Yeah.
There are people out there doing that for people month after
Yo,
month.
this is good. I'm gonna use all. That's great material for me. What's Narcotics Anonymous?
The last one I gave you.
Barbie, thank you so much. Cause I want. This is 22,000. That's the drug money.
Right.
Who has 22?
Who got $22,000 when they're on a crack run?
And then what type of payment plan is that, man?
Right.
What does that payment look like?
And you know damn,
for 30 days.
It's like a car.
and you know damn well we ain't doing no payment plan. We smoking crack.
Because they ain't got it. I guess they won't answer.
Thank you for calling Serenity Lodge. Your call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance purposes.
Narcotics Anonymous.
I want
and that was the
Narcotics
first number that
Anonymous.
came
I
up.
want NA. You giving me all these
Thank you
bougie rehab. Miss, good morning,
Thank you
Miss.
for calling admissions. This is
Yeah,
Hi.
yeah, there's a lot going on here, Miss. We're looking for a rehab
How
because
can I help?
yeah, we're I don't know if we're in a safe place or not, but I'm scared to ask how much it costs to go to your rehab because we're trying to get sober.
Okay. So why don't we start at the beginning? What is your name?
My name is Shawn. And I have a partner
Okay.
over here. I'm advocating for somebody else, but the way these prices are for these rehabs, I might think I want to start getting high again.
Okay. I understand what you're saying. So if I heard correctly when I picked up the phone, you were actually looking for NA meetings. Is that correct?
Yeah, I don't know because with the last place we called, they wanted a payment plan. They wanted $22,000. We don't have that type of money here. We're trying to
I
get
understand.
sober.
Is there a reason why you're shouting at me?
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's you know what it is when someone affects you, like the person, the person that's
triggered.
Yeah, it's triggering me. I do apologize, Miss. I'm sorry for yelling.
That's okay. I understand.
Okay.
So I
Cindy,
think,
say something to this
you
young lady,
actually-
please.
Do you have the number for a helpline?
That's her right there.
I do. So I have a couple different numbers I can give you, and I think you just spoke to my colleague Kathy, and because I was going to tell you our price is the same, but I think you just spoke with her.
Bob, you gave
So
me the
I'm
same
going to
number.
give you a.
Two different phone numbers, two different buildings. Hey, I can't tell you.
It's not a different building. It's the same company.
I Googled and I got two
Miss,
different phone numbers.
Miss,
Is your
what?
30-day stay
I know.
$22,000?
Yeah, is it $22,000?
I know.
See, she said she know it. Two different
I
phone
know
numbers.
that you Google and you get different phone numbers, but you're actually calling the same company. So
Oh,
let
so-
me give you a number that will help you.
Okay, thank you, Barbie. Miss, I think one of the reasons why I'm shouting because I'm just so shocked that if I'm getting high on crack, how do I do $22,000 a month to try to get clean? How do you do that?
I
And if you're
understand.
smoking crack, how do
Listen,
you
I-
have insurance? How do you
Listen,
do that?
I work here and I couldn't do that. So I work here and I couldn't do that. So
Right. How does that work?
but let me
Crazy. Go
but
ahead, babe.
let me give you a couple phone numbers that will help you. The
Okay.
first one that I'm going to give you will find services for you in your area if you give them your zip code, and either they will work with what insurance you have or they will work with you for free.
This is
So
like
that number is 1-800
Yeah, thank you.
662 4357.
I have that one. Yeah.
I think this is like if the Kardashians were getting high, like they would go call these
Hey, what's the other number?
And then the other number that I'm going to give you, you said, what state did you say you're in?
Pennsylvania. We're in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
Okay. So in Pennsylvania, you can dial 211 from any phone, and it will connect you with crisis services and give you resources to get what you need in the community.
Okay.
So you can also call 211.
Awesome. Thank you.
I mean, Miss,
Okay.
you've been a great help, and I truly appreciate you. But I'm saying for $22,000 a month, is this all inclusive?
This is not a resort.
It is actually, except for travel if there's travel.
Right. Meals are free, right?
That would include housing, room and board, and everything other than travel and medication.
Awesome. And what's the name of your facility? Because I want to give you guys an endorsement. I do apologize for yelling in the beginning.
No worries. Trust me, I'm used to it. So we have several different facilities, but you called the Serenity Lodge Group. They're all the same company. They just all have different names.
Yeah.
So you called the Serenity Lodge Group.
Thank you. And Miss, I'm with you. I'm used to being yelled at too, so don't worry about it. All right. Well,
It's
thank
okay.
you. Thank you. We're gonna keep searching, and we're gonna keep
Yep,
keep
and
at
call
this.
Call that 800 number that I gave you because they'll be able to give you a lot of resources too.
Okay. Thank you.
Like I think you guys have a tremendous service because if there was somebody that was struggling with drugs and alcohol, and they called you and you gave us this price, that would shock somebody into being sober. What do you think?
Right, and you would be surprised how many people through family, friends, and loved ones, or some get a weird sort of inheritance or lump sum of money. You'd be surprised how many people do that. But we also work with private insurance. So if you have insurance through an employer, through a spouse, through a parent, all of that stuff,
Well, God bless these families out
there's
here.
There's a lot of different options, but
God
call those numbers, okay?
God bless.
Thank you.
Thank you. God bless.
She got that phone.
Yeah, she hung up. Yeah. God bless these families, because I swear, if it was one of my beloved family members, I ain't spending $22,000 on it. You gonna get high until you figure it out.
They're gonna go down to the welfare office and they're gonna tell them they need some help, and they're gonna help them for free.
There don't be no black people in those places.
Clearly.
All right.
For $22,000.
This is not for black folks.
It's not.
This is not for Latinos. This is $22,000.
It's for the uppity.
All right.
The uppity.
Wow.
Blacks and Latinos
that
and
shocked
Caucasians.
me. That shocked me into being sober.
The Caucasus.
Oh, God.
That's
and they
crazy.
said through their friends and family.
15-second break. 15 seconds. Thanks, guys. We are back. It is, I hope you guys enjoying the show. It's 46 minutes after the hour, October the 19th, 2021. All right, Senny, we're back. I hope you all enjoyed that little morning buzz. Got my head buzzing with that rehab price.
That's crazy.
Senny,
$2,000. 30-day stay. Wow.
Senny, I don't know if I even want you to talk the rest of this show. Say something.
Something.
Okay, good. There you go. I'm just concerned about you, Barbi. Be ready to take over before she. There you go. All right, get the cocoa babies out.
No cocoa over here.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go slow
And talk low.
Yeah. So put your volumes up and listen close.
You haven't went slow since last October.
Shawn.
There is a post that is
1 year without the slung. Unbelievable. At least that I know of.
See, mind your business. Mind your business.
Well, she looked me in my eyes a few weeks back and said she wasn't getting slunged out. She looked, and I looked in her soul, and I saw lies.
No, I mean currently.
At that moment, she wasn't, because she was here.
Yeah, currently there's no. Currently. But
How's that work? How's
Inbox
that?
is always open.
How's that working out for you?
I'm very moody.
I understand. I too am moody.
I have a little frustration.
I know. You wake up in the morning, you be like, it's a goddamn lie.
Every day.
Every day is a goddamn lie.
I know this ain't what you have for me, Lord.
You'll be fine.
There is a lot of men lately have been going to social media and speaking their piece.
Cindy, do you hate men?
No.
Okay.
I don't hate men.
Okay.
I just...
See, look at me. Do you hate men?
No. I hate how they're acting.
See, do you hate me?
No. Shawn, no. You are the epitome
No, don't do that.
of a real man.
No, Cindy, don't do that.
That's what I'm going to say. You are communicative. You're a stand-up guy. What's right is right. What's wrong is wrong. You follow traditional gender roles and norms. And you're supportive. And I think that that's the least that anybody can ask from a man. Because those are basic human things. So you being funny, spontaneous, and all the other stuff that you do, creativeness, is a plus, is a bonus. But the fact that women today have to teach men just the basics, or that they're only meeting men and not getting the minimum requirements met. And then when we're told, oh, that's because that's what you're putting out, we can't all be having the same vision.
Right.
Senny.
This is women all over the world.
So Senny.
And the thing is that when we talk to men about our problems, you know what men say?
What do you say? What do I say?
They'll be like, oh, like
I want to know.
Like I feel like women hold other women accountable. I know women that are gold diggers that be treating these men like a paycheck, and if you don't give them what they want, they're out the door. But and they're thriving. And I'm like, girl, how do I be like you? But you know, we hold them accountable. We know that there's space for women like that. Mm-hmm. We also know that there's space for women that do what they're supposed to do or want to fill traditional roles. But the thing is, and we hold those women accountable, but we understand that there's space and there's men that want that like that. There's men that like to be dominated by women. But the fact is, when we tell men our problems, men will be like, oh, well, those are men that you just seem to be dealing with, because the brothers I know, the guys I roll with, they don't do that. They wouldn't act like that. So those are just guys that you're meeting. But my thing is, the guys that act like that and then the good guys, why is there such a big gap? Like, why can't y'all, when we say talk to your people, y'all just seem like y'all don't know any of these men that we're running into.
So, Senny,
y'all don't come into contact with them at all.
Senny, I just asked if you hate men. And you said no, and then now you're going down resentful road and about to make a left turn to Hate Street.
No, I don't hate. I hate that conundrum.
Those type of men.
City. What you got to say? I don't want you to say, because you're gonna go. I asked you, did you hate men? You said no, but then at the end of this conversation, it's gonna be you hate men.
But don't you see the problem that we're in?
No, I don't. I see.
He's not a woman.
I see the problem that you're in. But
you don't find that when women tell you a problem with a guy, you just tell her it's on her. It's
I don't
her
say
vision.
that. No.
You tell us that all the time.
What are you talking about?
You say, Seneca, it's the people that you're attracting.
Yeah,
maybe it's what you're putting.
Well, maybe
out.
that might be it.
Maybe you
there's some
you don't see guys in your everyday life that are doing women wrong, and you don't speak up to say nothing in your circle.
That's just true. I don't see it. If I see a man doing something wrong, I'll let them know.
Not necessarily doing something wrong, but you know that the culture of it's accepted among men to have this player lifestyle, and they're not having these conversations.
I don't know if
a lot of them.
I don't know. I don't know about all men, but I get what you're saying.
Did
I what?
Have these conversations? Because I feel like
he was
women,
like that in his younger days.
I feel like women always try to have conversations to be better women, or what we can do to figure out what's going on with the plight of why we're not married and why we're not getting commitment. And I feel like men don't have those conversations with each other.
We do.
Well, then maybe we'd love to know what the hell you're saying.
Right.
All right, well, I'll let you know in a minute after you finish the story.
Well,
now are you? Because I'm trying to get you. I'm not trying to get you to go down Hate Avenue. You're still on Resentful Street, right?
Because the man that's speaking for men right now is
Cindy, you're about to get the crossroads.
No,
you're coming to the.
Because
Cindy, the light is yellow right now. Just slow down.
Because all right,
see, you won't.
I'm setting this up for you.
No.
The men.
What, for the story you talking about? Or
yes,
we going?
No, for the story.
Okay, go ahead. Because I don't want you to.
Because the men.
The men.
I mean,
a percentage of a man.
No, what I'm saying is the man that is speaking for these young men up and coming right now seems to be Kevin Samuels. And it's a lot of regurgitation.
They don't.
It's a lot. It's a lot of women are not the prize. And yes, we know that all men don't feel like it, but it seems like that seems to be the culture of these men coming up. Okay, and they're championing this social media influencer who's a bunch of crap.
Bunch of crap.
All right, go ahead, continue.
So this particular man who's making his rounds across
I like him. I
social
like
media.
Kevin Samuels.
Wow.
Because he's funny. Go ahead.
Well, this isn't
It
Kevin
is.
Samuels particularly,
He's
but
funny.
this is a
Screaming on y'all.
this is a man who said, "Stop going out on second dates if you're not ready to have sex." He said women expect men to take them out on dates and pay, but don't expect us to want sex. Stop going out on dates with men if you're not ready or don't intend on having sex. I know the free meal and feeling and looking good is fun, but no man likes to be misled. And we all want to have sex, so stop playing.
No, this is again social media. You get linked up on social media. This is perceived to be on social media would be called a conversational starter. What the post is saying is absolutely, for me, is ridiculous. We all know this, but it's a conversation. It starts a conversation. So now everybody's gonna start going into the thread about this particular quote that this man said, where don't go on a second date without the smash. That's basically what he's saying, right?
Pretty much.
So now we all know as grown folks in our reality that sounds stupid. You know it is. But it triggers a conversation, which is cool too. There's no there's no amount of dates that require a smash.
Right.
We all know that. It's ridiculous. To me it is. And if a man feel like they're on a second date and they want to smash, they're in this blossoming relationship or getting to know somebody for the wrong reasons. They could just say, well, as soon as they meet them, listen, let's just smash. Or you can let a woman know on the second date, I want to smash. Just say that. This is a ridiculous post that will have people commenting on it. But it's not the true representation of all men.
But Sean, it's easy to say that, and it sounds
Easy.
good because it's common sense.
Right. Well,
But
whoa, let me stop you before you go.
How are you stopping?
Senny, let me say, Senny. Common sense has been canceled in the times that
Lord.
we live in today.
Sure
So
have.
when you say, I know it's common sense, so cavalier about it and minimizing it, I think the movement should be, let's bring common sense back. But we won't do it because we're so polarized. Common sense.
But the thing is,
It's real easy.
But the thing is that
Let's get a little bit of that today.
that is the realization. Men do expect sex from dates. They do. That's why
Some
we
of them do.
If you want sex
Some
on
of
a
them
second
do.
date, go hire you a whore.
Some of them do.
Go buy
agree.
a prostitute.
I agree with
period.
you.
All of them
I
do.
get,
That's why we
no,
constantly-
Senny. See, now that's where you go left. All men don't expect
Not all of
sex
them.
on the second date,
they
Senny.
are.
Don't do.
There's a
Okay,
vast,
that-
a ma-
Yeah,
a
but
massive
don't
majority.
say
It's
all
not the
men
second
or
date.
launch. Don't
But
say that.
what-
Now that's
okay. We don't want absolutes, but they all.
it's,
A lot of them do that.
Majority
All right,
of-
all right.
Even if it's not a date, they equate them putting out
Okay.
money to them receiving something in return.
Okay, well, women are the same way. Hold on a second. Hold on. All the men in the chat room right now.
That's not true.
All the men in the chat room. Well, it's not true that every man wants the vagina on the second date.
not everyone.
Men in the chat. Are there men in the chat room right now?
Yes, a
Men in
couple
the
of
chat
them
room.
there.
Put a number one in the chat room if you feel like on the second date you need to have sex.
Lee Scott said, right, Sean, we expected on the first one.
And don't say that. I get Senny riled up.
Right.
I
I
just,
know
a lot
it's
of them
true.
do that too,
It's
though.
not-
I know it's true. Half the time you're going on a first date, he probably
Okay.
smashed the girl before he probably
Yeah.
even seen you.
Senny.
The thing is that
Oh, my
y'all,
God.
y'all are out here.
Senny.
Y'all are a woman went viral, okay, because a man, not a guy in his 30s, they went on a date. He ordered wings. She ordered a salad and some wine. When he finished his wings, He told the waitress, I want to take the wings off because they were nasty, even though he ate all of them. So all that was left on the bill
was her stuff.
And he was like, you got that right.
Ooh,
like,
see,
that's
the
men that are out here dating. We are dating because we are trying to get out here to get to know you. And the crop of men that are coming up are championing this type of behavior because all of a sudden the conversation is coming up. All of a sudden, well, why can't we go Dutch? Y'all want to be equal. Y'all independent. We're having that conversation more and more because these men are feeling entitled to, telling women that they're not going to. You want to tell us all the stuff you don't want to do.
All right.
But then when you get in these relationships, you want to say, well, I don't. And then you want to say, when you get in the relationships, I don't need you to cook and clean because I can cook and clean for myself.
Okay, Senny, read the first part of that.
So then what do you want?
Okay.
Men are being very confusing about what they're expecting.
Senny, read the first sentence of that. Just read the first sentence on that post again. That started this conversation. The conversational starter. What was the first sentence? What was the first lines?
Women expect men to take them out on dates and pay, but don't expect us to want sex.
Now, Senny, understand this, and I hear everything that you're saying. I totally disagree with you, and I tell you, let me finish. They are. I agree with you that yes, there are probably a small percentage of men that are behaving like that. I agree with you. I'm not.
It's not a small percentage.
Can I finish? Can I finish? Let me finish.
It ain't a small percentage,
Excuse me.
It's an epidemic.
Let me finish. This is something that's going to be very shocking to both of you young ladies. Let me finish. There are men out here that don't behave like that at all. Hold on. At all. There are men out here that don't expect anything. They just want to go out and have a good time. They pay the bill. They're very progressive. They're very responsible. They find that they out here. They're very financially secure. You can't find them, but they're very financially secure. Hold on a second. And there are men out here. You're not gonna believe this, and it might even sound naive that I say this to you, but they are true gentlemen out here, Senny J. They really are. They are true gentlemen out here that, of course, if you're attracted to somebody and you start dating someone, it could lead to where it needs to be naturally. It doesn't have to be a date. It has to be take the wings off or that goes viral because we're embedded in social media, so we see all this. I do agree with you. Social media does influence people's behavior. I get it. But there are more men out here that are gentlemen that are doing the right thing for women comparison to the small percentage of men that are behaving this way. I know a lot of men out here that just go out on dates or their wives or girlfriends or even if they're single, they're stand-up guys. There are men out here.
No single men.
I do know single men.
Sean,
I know single men all over this country.
Why is it?
But that's what I'm saying. You can't just say that these men and all these men and all of them are behaving that way because that is just not the truth.
Behave that way.
It's not the truth.
Who is telling?
Quite a few.
Sean, you're not out here. Even if
I'm out here. I'm out here. I'm in the streets.
But
What are
you're
you?
not out here dating men.
Right.
I know I'm not dating men. I'm not dating men.
So again, like I said, your boy is probably cool with you. He's probably a great friend.
Right.
But if you see him or you know that he's a serial dater, right? Because women out here are educated. Women out here have homes. Women out here have the basics of what these men are looking for.
But see,
so the fact that you're a man and you're a man of some substance and you're actively looking for somebody and you can't find it, I don't know. I would have to say you're having a problem looking for something because men are the ones that start the relationship. You are the ones that go out there and start it.
Now, Barbi, let me just say this in real time.
There's more women to men.
Yeah. Now, Barbi, let me start this
so
out.
The fact that you are not finding anything.
All right, Barbi, let me
Wouldn't
say
you
this.
think there's more of a problem of him
Okay.
not finding anything than a woman competing against other women
Now-
to find a viable single man?
Now, Barbi, let me just say this real quick while she's talking.
on,
Now, let me say this real
And
quick.
then you want to say it's a small percentage
Now, Barbi,
when there's all these women that are
Barbi,
single, not even just
Barbi,
black.
Barbi, let me just say this. Let me say this while she's heading down. You know, she's still on Resentful Street. Gonna make that. Hold on.
It's fast.
Hear me out. I'm gonna tell you something in real time.
Please.
Okay, instead of us giving our opinions and our feelings and facts about the situation. About, as Senny would say, these men. I went to an event the other day. You okay, Senny? Oh, God, Jesus. Yeah, you're going to need some of that, too.
Because I already know what you're about to say.
Barbi, I went to this event in Cedar Crest University last week for the Lehigh Valley Chambers of Commerce. And there were several single men that were there that I met that were, like I said, I use the word progressive and good heart. I got the great energy from these men.
Right.
You were right. There were more women at this particular
That's
event
usually how it happens.
than men, but there were a large percentage of single men. You know, I'm chopping it up. I'm having a good time with them, and some of them were between the ages of the mid-30s into their 50s. And I perceived that these were good men. That I don't think that. I mean, just looking from the outside, like I said, it's just guessing that these are the type of men that won't go on a second date and take the fries, the wings off the menu, and
crazy.
you know, which that's crazy.
I wish that.
So my whole thing is this. So this was Barbi Cologne. This was like last Thursday, whatever. This was last week.
Yeah.
And I see quality men out there.
There is
So you
quality
can't
men.
tell me in real time.
Can
I'm
I
saying this
speak
in
to
real
that?
time.
Hold on one
Now,
second.
Senny, let me ask you this question. When the last time you was at an event where you saw and felt the energy of some quality men in the building? When the last time you've been to an event like that? Okay, boy, what do you want to say? While she thinks about that.
I was just, a lot of
'Cause
times
this is gonna be a
too,
long time thinking.
We have to change our circle. If you're dating, like find a dude in like these little ratchet clubs, that's probably not you. I'm just saying in general. That's probably the type of man you're going to attract. But if you go outside of your circle, outside of your comfort zone, you may attract a more high quality man.
Now, Barbi, after that event, I went to a restaurant. I ain't gonna name the restaurant. It was up here where I live. It's a really nice restaurant. After the fact. And they had like this, sort of like a meet and greet. And I'm over there, you know, I'm politicking for the show. I'm doing all this.
Yeah.
And they were black, white, and Latino men.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming that they were single. Some of them were, some of them weren't. I get it. I'm assuming that. And these were really good quality men.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, clothing doesn't make the man, but they dressed the part.
Wow.
They looked really good. A lot of these men were educated.
Yeah,
A lot of
and you know what?
And this is the second place where I went. This is in real time. This is last week, Barbi Cologne.
Yeah.
And I saw in two different locations in the same night, here in the Lehigh Valley, men that were doing well for themselves. Some of them were single. Some of them weren't.
Hang out with
But
Shawn,
that's what I saw last week.
well, that's
now you're
great.
telling me
Well, that's great for you.
that these men
listen,
that are
I'm gonna
out
tell you
here
about that.
are just running reckless, and we all
Yes.
just want to smash on the
Because
first date.
there are some.
I don't
Let
think
me
that's
show
true.
it.
I
Let me
disagree
speak.
with that.
Just because they
Okay, I'm gonna let you.
look the part does
I understand
not mean
that,
that
but
their
at least,
mental
but
isn't
but
there.
you,
what
but
she's
Barbi,
saying.
you just said it too.
Oh, yeah,
I
you
was
changed the
in a
circle.
place, in a location, in a different environment, where I saw this.
Yeah, but you know what, Shawn? To speak to that, which is great, and you do a lot of private events, so that's great for you. At the same time, as a single mom who's working all the time, I don't have the opportunity to do those things, right? So, also in the same token, because there are other available women at these events that could be meeting these men as well. And I have met I mean, it really doesn't even matter what you do for a living, how much you make. The man that does know that he looks good and is good on paper and is anything that somebody is actually going to go for, you don't think he already knows that? And he makes sure to keep his options open, because a lot of men that are what I call viable men. I'm not even going to say quality men. I'm going to say viable.
Whoa.
For somebody to want to have. because when you say quality men now with this Kevin Samuels crap, everybody's thinking, you know, $100,000.
No,
when the
doesn't mean
average
quality.
African American household is making $50,000
Yeah,
a year
of course.
in a dual income household. So I don't know where everybody's getting this $100,000,
Hold-
and that's
Senny.
before taxes.
Wait,
But anyway,
you're gonna hate me for this. Hold on. Let me, quick 15-second break.
Yeah, I think how's your dating life?
Test. 1, 2. Big shout to my man DJ Will E is in the building, y'all. My man Greg S is in the building. Big Tim is in the building. I see you. Y'all gotta check out my man Will E. He's a bad DJ.
Okay, we back 10 minutes after y'all. Welcome back. Senny, we're going to finish up, and then we're going to shout out the room. We're going to show the room some love. Go ahead.
all right, just really quick. I've been on Clubhouse a lot. I'm going to land my plane. I just want to say the men that are viable, right, that know that they're desired by women, right, because they have all the qualities that Shawn has, right, they know that, and they make sure they keep themselves available because, and if you speak to a lot of men, when you ask them what they're looking for in a wife or what would make them have a wife, a lot of them don't have a clear answer. A lot of them say, well, we have to go through something, or I just have to feel it, or, you know, she has to cook like my mom, pray over me like my grandma, you know, just have a be of service, be my peace. All these things that are not really tangible to a woman that's trying to make herself available. And they know that, and they use that to their advantage.
All right, well, thank you, Senny.
And that's what I'm saying. So it still makes it an
I
impossible atmosphere to me in the middle.
See,
That's where you just gotta throw it back on them. Okay, if you had a great
well,
dad, then all the qualities that you had and that you saw in your father, you throw it back right on their asses.
Yeah, but again,
But can you do that?
But then you have
Can you build a house?
But
Can you be able to
it's-
cook?
it's still-
Can you supply that house for me to cook in?
But it's
Yeah,
not
but it's
even
still-
about
You
that,
know?
'cause
But
it's
it's
not
still-
about bringing to the table.
Yeah.
They're just telling to
Yeah,
you
but it's
what they're
still-
looking for. But you, as a woman who's trying to have a conversation and get to know them, you kind of feel
Yeah, but Senny.
you're trying to reach something that's unattainable.
Yeah, but Senny, see, there you go. See,
Well,
I
some
think,
of it
I
can be
think,
attainable.
And that's what I'm saying, that
Senny, I
these
think that,
viable men don't make
I think,
themselves
Senny,
available.
I think that, and then we're gonna shout out the room.
that's period.
I think that even if I say to you, I met quality men, blah 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 blah.
It's not quality,
Hold
it's
on,
viable.
see, again,
It's
you
viable.
right. Hear me out.
Because what does quality
Hold
men
on, hear
mean?
me out. Regardless of the word that we use to describe the particular man, you're still gonna dumb it down and take it to a resentful place. You're still going to do that. And listen, that's what
How
you're
is that
but that's
resentful?
what you're doing. You're saying, I'm saying, look, this is what I saw, and you're saying, now you're dissecting it and saying, yeah, okay, you saw that.
Because I've talked
and
to
now,
men like that, and that's what they
but
say.
still, these men ain't
You're-
crap either. That's what you're saying. But Senny, that's what I'm hearing.
I'm not.
You're
because
saying
that's
that.
what you're hearing. I'm not saying
you're
they're
saying
not
that
crap.
these men ain't nothing either because
I'm
there's
not
probably
saying they're
women
not.
there
I'm
that's going to
not
try to get
saying-
with them. You're
I'm
saying a lot of that.
I'm saying they're not making themselves available. That doesn't have, and then a lot of them say, well, I'm building my business. I'm trying to get myself in my career where I can provide for a wife and a family. How can anybody argue with that?
So, Senny,
but also, sir, when is that?
Okay, so
and
Senny,
I thought we were supposed to be building that
Senny,
together.
look at your face.
They use that as a barrier.
So, Senny, let me
because they
ask
want to
you.
keep their options open.
Okay, so
they're
let me-
looking for the perfect one.
So let me ask you a question. So I don't think you hate men.
And that's not resentful.
I think you resent. Do you resent men? I mean, it's okay if you do. It's fine.
I don't understand why they don't see the
Senny,
situation.
the
that
question
they're
is,
creating.
Senny, my question to you is, do you resent men?
No, I blame it on the parents.
Yo, we got
It's your mama fault.
where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at, Senny, let's go.
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the heart? And when you have a resentful heart, Barbi Cologne,
Sure.
you lose your voice. So, Barbi, what you gonna do? Senny, you fall back. You're done.
Stand down for what?
No.
Shout out to August.
No, I'm gonna no.
Did she say that Friday? Stand down?
No,
she
she
said
didn't.
no. Okay, because I was
Too scared. She didn't want to do it.
She was just off beat.
Oh.
Where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at, Barbi, let's go.
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the heart's at? Where the heart's at? Or where the heart's come on.
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the heart's at? Where the heart's at? Or where the heart's come on.
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the heart's at? Where the heart's at? Or where the heart's come on.
Turn down for what?
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 Hey, hey, hey.
One more time, ladies. No, one more time, Barbi. Where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at, Barbi, let's go.
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the heart's at? Where the heart's at? Or where the heart's at?
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the heart's at? Where the heart's at? Or where the heart's come on.
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the heart's at? Where the heart's at? Or where the heart's come on.
Turn down for what?
For what?
For what? For what? For what? Turn down for what?
For what? Hey. Hey.
Oh, snap. We have a Young Nut in the building. What's up, Young Nut? Good morning.
How you feel over there, Senny? It's Uncle Mo.
Hey.
And we got effed up last night, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know you was gonna make it today. That hit he got us right. Then we started that other thing.
What other thing? Sure.
Let Senny tell you.
Not laughing.
What's up? Good morning, everybody. It's Uncle Smoke. The reason why I say he sound like that, we were hanging out last night. We went in the boom boom room.
Not the boom boom room.
I told her she gotta go to work. It was 3:30 in the morning. She couldn't find her cigarette lighter. Senny, I just came to the show to drop your lighter off. I found it underneath the futon.
Not the futon.
Yeah, matter of fact, I sold that mother. Senny, I sold the futon. I got $10 for it too.
That's $10.
Yeah, that's it. Listen, I got $20. Barbi Cologne. You know how hard it is to sell a futon in Allentown, Pennsylvania?
Who's Barbi?
That's your name, right, Barbi?
Barbi, sir.
But Barbi, good to see you again, goddamn. Senny, you want to go meet to the bar after the show?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
I've had a hard day, Uncle Smoke, already.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, you had a real hard day.
Well, here go your cigarette and your Newport. Barbi Cologne, good to see you again. All right, and I'm going to holler at you.
Sir, get my name right, sir.
And tell your sister to holler at me.
Sean, that's stupid.
You dumb as hell.
I'm done.
WMDM Dixon is in the building. Hey, cousin. Safe travels from Vegas.
Yes.
Hey.
Do you have your money still?
Right. Did you win something?
Yeah. Came back with a little change. Don't tell nobody.
I know he gonna tell me because he gonna give me some.
Vegas is not about gambling, bro. What's wrong with y'all? It's not about that. There's too much going on out there.
Smoking weed.
There's nothing wrong with that.
It's about to smoke because it's illegal, like legally.
No, it's not. It's more than Vegas than the gambling.
We know,
What's wrong with you guys,
Sean.
man?
I played a little.
I mean, but you can't go and not gamble. It's fun.
Right.
You haven't played a little since last October.
First of all, yes, I did.
You've been playing a little? Yeah, you've been playing a little bit
Thank
since
you.
last
Thank
October.
you very much.
I was talking about Senny.
Okay.
You're
all
telling
right,
on
then.
yourself.
What? No, I'm not telling on myself.
Christmas coming.
You're right. Christmas is coming.
He said need some song.
You need some Christmas song.
Ain't no wrong with that. I'm about to, let me go answer some of these DMs.
Right.
You better.
LaShawn Oliver's in the building. Hey, best friend. Good morning. Nathaniel Jones is here. What'd you say, Sean?
I said, God bless her.
Oh. Rel, Mr. Sensational Holla is here. What's up, Rel? Good morning. Valerie Thomas is in the building. What's up, Valerie? Lakeisha Berglund
Sean
is
Harvey
here.
Morning Show, excuse me, Barbi. Sean Harvey Morning Show, Senny Barbi.
Good morning. I'm just happy to be
And
here.
I was just going to ask everybody, Mr. Sensational,
Hey,
Mr.
Rel.
So, Senny, let me ask you this question. Is Rel Hollow one of those men that you talk about in your post that's on the 2-date, want to smash requirement, or just Rel's running through women and me and Rel can't have that conversation? Would you put Rel in this category?
No, I would not.
Are you people pleasing now? Just tell the truth. Don't people please. Is Rel in that category of men that you resent? It's okay, because that's what it is. Let's just chop it up. Why beat around the bush? Is Rel one of those men that you resent?
Well,
and it's okay.
I don't resent men, but I do think that Rel has some questionable practices.
Wow. Okay.
But you know.
Good morning, everybody. Mr. Sensational Rel Holla doing big things in this street. Good morning,
What's
brother.
up, Rel?
Hey, Rel.
Good morning. Listen. So check this out.
Check this out. Rel, you just woke up?
Being a bachelor, right?
Right.
Being a bachelor in New York City.
Sounds like a hard job, bro.
Yeah, it sounds like you're tired.
It is a hard job.
Right.
Dating all types.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead, rock out, bro. Tell us. Put us in your world, bro. Go ahead. And then we'll go back and shout out.
Difficult on these streets.
Go ahead.
I've dated all types, dated the club chicks, the educated chicks, the all types, period. Here's the thing, though. First of all, women have made expectations too high, right? Because of social media, because of social media, because of the love of hip hops, all that. And I'm talking about everything from school teachers to strippers. The expectations are being made too high. And the other problem is that if you're not presenting yourself a certain way, whether you have money illegally or you have money legally, if you don't present yourself a certain way, you get looked at a certain way, right? So what tends to happen is females that feel that they're attractive, whether they're hood, if they're hood, they want the top hustler, the top hustler scammer. If they're educated, they want you to be, Wall Street suit tie type situation. So then you got regular Joe in the middle, right? And the whole situation is that, Oh, I'm sorry. And the whole situation is that, yes, every dude, if you do have the opportunity to take somebody on a date, yeah, of course. First of all, if a dude even hollered at you, it's probably because he's attracted to you. And yeah, he might have had sexual thoughts. That don't mean he want to smash. But not every dude comes across a female and wants to smash on the first date. There's some females you look at and you hear the quality of how they talk, and you saying to yourself, yo, this female, I would wife her. I would, whatever I could do, I would do to wife her. She's respectful, so on, so forth and so on. And then there's some females that you like, yo, I just want to have a good time because I really see what she's about. I really see that she just out here doing her. She just going on dates, for the free meal. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I know what she's about.
Now, Rel, hold on. Let me stop you. Rel, everybody, Rel's on the phone. Mr. Sensational, Mr. Makes Sense. Rel, you are the man that women resent the most. You are the man that women out here in the times that we live in today on social media and life resent the most, because you're that quality man. Oh, wrong word. What was the word? Not quality. I'm sorry.
Viable. You said viable.
Okay. I'm sorry. I truly apologize to the
quality
universe.
around Senny.
Okay, you are.
Trigger for her.
Excuse me, bro, for dumbing this down
Trigger
a little
for
bit.
her.
You're a viable man, which is. I'm not saying. Listen, you're a quality man. That Senny said that can pick and choose, and
He has the pick of the litter.
he got the pick of the litter, and you won't commit to one of the litters, the pick in a litter. And women don't like you for that reason in the times that we live in today, which is unfortunate because you have free will of choice to do what you want. You're not out here hurting nobody. He's a very attractive young man. He has it going on. But it's unfortunate that the movement that we're in today, especially with women between 30 and 40 years old, via social media, because everybody's polarized with no feelings, you are public enemy number one, Rel. And it's unfortunate.
It's because of his lifestyle.
And it's unfortunate that he is.
It's because of his lifestyle, though.
Because
But
folks
that's
like
why
you
people
put
that-
him in this bubble, and it's just not fair.
Because he's in entertainment.
Here's what else is crazy,
This
Sean.
occupation has nothing to do with
Yes,
this.
it does.
You know what?
Here's what else is crazy.
And that's
Here's
probably
what
what's
else-
keeping
Go
him
in the
single.
group chat again this morning.
That's
You need
what-
that group chat this
That's
morning.
what's keeping
You
Rel-
need to get back in that.
Here's-
No,
Here's
Rel.
what's
I
crazy,
feel
too.
like your occupation is what's keeping you single, and you don't care.
Nah,
That
Cindy,
makes no
here's
sense
what's
at all.
crazy. Cindy, you want to
All right,
know
well,
what's
we're gonna
even
let you talk, and then me and
crazier?
Cindy
You
gonna
want to
fight.
know what's even crazier?
What?
And I was just telling this to somebody.
What?
Because there's some women out here that feel that they have, because they don't have kids and they got their own place and they got all this, that they're looking for Superman mixed with Jesus and Jay-Z. And
As they should. But
Right.
there's a lot of
no,
crap out
but
here.
here's my thing, Cindy.
But why
Here's my
can't
thing,
you
and
be
this-
that?
hold on, let me say something.
Why
Because
can't you be
here's
that? You
the
don't got no
mistake-
kids
Here's the
either.
mistake that a lot of women make.
Rise to the occasion.
Hold on. You could go out there and get a dude that has money. You could get a dude that has money, right? But at the end of the day, if he attracted you with the money, he's attracted other women with the money.
Rel, let me ask you one more question. Since you're the most hated with women between 30 and 40 via social media,
Yes.
do you have the conversation with your single friends, men, to do right by women and do right for themselves? Because Senny's argument as well is that men don't converse with each other what's real when communicating with a woman. Yeah. So, Rel, have you ever, and this is an honest moment for all of us, and we're gonna listen to him. Rel, have you ever had conversations with single men saying, "Yo, bro, this is not a good look for you"?
Or when you gonna put a ring on it, bro?
Yeah. Have you had those conversations? Because Senny said that men, she's representing all the men nation. She said men doesn't have this conversation. Bro, have you ever had this conversation with another man?
Yeah, I just had this conversation with my cousin because he's dating, right? And I've learned the caliber of these different women, and I told him one. I said, "Yo, bro, that one right there, that's the one." I do that all the time. We had these conversations all the time about, whether the female is a good one for you, whether she's a good woman for you, or whether you might as well just have your fun and keep it moving. So we had those conversations.
So it's
all the time.
So Senny, in real time last week, I saw a bunch of quality men, and Rel, and this is your argument. Rel just said he has, even though Rel is the most hated
But how many men actually do that?
Rel is the most. No, Senny said the men. No, we don't have this conversation. The most hated man on earth, who's Rel Hollow right now, and I don't know, God forbid, why. Also, he's the most hated, and he also have these productive conversations with other men. That, in the world of most women, us men don't even have these conversations.
It all sounds good.
See, now it sounds good.
Nah, Cindy, we had this conversation.
But
here's the other crazy thing too.
Go ahead, Rel. We're gonna let you go, then we'll go back to Shawn.
The women that I approach that have no kids, that have their own place, all this and that, and the third. Those are the women that curve me the most. The crazy part is the females that have kids, right, that I approach, they want to deal with me. But then what the sad part about it is, because of past experiences, right, they got 2 kids, they like, oh, I don't want no more. You know what I'm saying? They got it. Even if they got 1, I know some that have 1. They're like, oh, no, I don't want, I'm done. I'm not doing this again. You know what I'm saying? And that's probably because they don't want to, they're looking at it in their eyes as I'm not going to be a baby mother to another man. And I get that.
Okay.
But the sad part about it is that, okay, so why would you even talk to me knowing that I want a kid? Why are we wasting each other's time? But this is what's going on out here.
Right. Let me ask you one last question before we go. We're going to finish Shawn. All right, let's clap. Rel Hollow's on the phone. Rel, have you ever had, we're having honest moments now, and this all goes back to back to Senny's argument. Rel, have you ever had in your adult life, have you ever had one of your single friends that's in the same quality man as you, being single or viable? I use any word on this one. Viable man, a friend of yours that's been single, obviously at the same level you are because you're friends, and that's one of the identifiable traits of being a friend. You want to be compatible in some way, form, or fashion, right? Have you ever had a single male friend that fell in love with a woman, took himself off the market, and still to this day married to this woman? Have one of your single friends ever got married and happy today?
I have about, no lie, I would say about, actually out of most of my boys, I'm like, it's only like 2 or 3 of us that's single. All the rest of my boys are married and been married for like 10 years.
But did you know them before they were married?
Yeah. I was like, some of my boys, even I hooked them up, and they still married to this day.
So, Senny, what's...
But what did
this
I
is
say?
in real time.
But Shawn, I told you that in the beginning of
I'm
the
not
argument.
going point counterpoint. I'm just saying this is what's happening in real life.
I know, because when you speak to men about this, what do they say? All my friends are not like that. I'm the only single one out of all my boys.
No, but Cindy, if I could.
I told you that's what they say.
Cindy, right now, Cindy, I swear to God, if you said to me, if I brought you around my boys, and I would tell you, if you came right now as a single woman and you hanging out with me, and you would stand there and you would say, "Oh, Rel, who's that?" I would tell you, I'm gonna tell you, he's taken, and this is just real talk. I'm like,
I know that. That's my daily experience.
I'm not gonna say that everybody's relationship is perfect. Right. Some of them got some issues that they need to figure out. Right. I'm not saying that they all, perfect. They're not perfect relationships, but they are all taken with a significant other, married or otherwise, or just been together for, on their method man and marry. You don't need a ring to be my wife type. You know what I'm saying?
Rel, you are my hero, my friend. Go out there, live your life, and live your glory. The internet are trying to shut men like you down. Rel, go on out there, man, and do what you do, my friend. You have a friend here in your boy, Shawn Harvey. And even as me being a married man and Rel being a single man, if I have an issue in my relationship, I could call Rel and talk to him about it. And even him being single, if something's going on, he could call me at any time and we could talk about it. So I do believe that men are out here conversing with each other. And there are those small percentage of men, right, that wanted the wings. There are men out there like that, I agree. But you can't clump us all in the same category because we're hearing experiences right now in real time. All right, Rel, you got the last word. We're going to take a quick break and then we're going to shout out the room. What you want to say to the people? You are not the most hated. You are Mr. Sensational. You are Mr. Make Sense. You got the last word before we take the break, sir.
Listen, at the end of the day, though, on both sides, men and women, people have to stop dating each other with expectations. You know what I'm saying? Get to know a person, get to know their personality, get to know the individual, and then you could decide. Stop. Women at the end of the day, stop expecting Superman, and men at the end of the day, stop expecting Kim Kardashian. This is not the world we live in. If you can't put all these expectations on people and then all you're gonna get is disappointment. That's just it can't work. You gotta meet a person, get to know a person. Stop the expectations. Stop. Matter of fact, people need to go on dates and not even ask, what do you do? Don't ask about no money. Don't ask, what do you do? Don't ask none of that stuff. And a real man, if he going to take you out on a date, if he offers to take you out on a date, yeah, he should pay and not expect sex. Yeah, he might want sex, but he shouldn't expect it. And at the end of the day, a woman shouldn't go on a date if she's really not interested in the dude. That's just the bottom line. If you're not into this dude, don't go on a date, period.
All right, we'll be right back. Thanks, bro.
God bless.
It's okay, it's all right. I got something you gon' like. We gon' set your day on fire. Get your morning started right.
Yeah. That's what grown men do. See? There you go. You hungry? And guess what? I don't want sex. I really don't. I don't want sex. See what a grown man does? See, you was hungry. I had a cheese date, gave you. First date, no sex. See?
This is a no strings attached Danish.
Exactly. See? It was real easy. I got a napkin for you too if you want. All right, come on, we're back. There you go.
Oh,
these men
goodness.
gave you a cheese Danish.
Not these men. Marcus, Mr. One Emoji Johnson is here. I can't believe we still the damn shout out. Tiffany Klosick is in the building. What's up, Tiffany? LaShawn Haynes Jones is here. Hey, girl. Alan Swaff McAllister is in the building. Toy Styles is on IG. The Real Son of Jarrell is on IG. Hey, Dwayne. Good morning. Danielle Williams is here. Good morning, Danielle. Lynette Netness Serrano, girl. Boom. Oh, Nicole T, honey. Nicole Harris is here. Hey, Nicole. Stunning Beauty Supply is on IG. Hey. Blue Cloud Frenchie is on IG. What's going on? Deara Jackson is in the building. Hey, Deara. Good morning to you. Julius Galashaw is here. Hey, Julius. Best SR69 is here on IG. Good morning. Prentice Cox. Good morning, Mr. Robinson. Hey, boo. Steve Lendy is in the building. What's up, Steve?
Steve, what's good? Force MDs. God bless you. Legendary. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That's my guy.
Fragrance
God bless you.
Fedoris is on IG. Hey, Corey. Good morning to you. Shout out to Avis Denise. Good morning, Avis. T. Coleman Music is on IG. Good morning. The godfather of Solo, Tracy Ray, is in the building. Lee Scott is here. Hey, Lee. Good morning. Till April, we said hey.
Mr. Solar was at that Big Daddy Kane KRS-One Barclays Center Brooklyn versus concert. Good look, bro. That was a great. We'll talk about that too. That was a great versus for the culture, and he represented Brooklyn. It was at the Barclays Center. It was a good look. Go ahead.
Roro Johnson is here. Hey, Roro. Good morning. J3 Creation is on IG. Good morning to you. Bernadette Vidal is here. A. Kamani is on IG. Good morning. And Shelby PA is here. Good morning, Shelby. Shout out to D-Lo. What's up, D-Lo?
Yo, Shelby came to the comedy show, slayed when she walked in there.
She sure did.
Whoa, Shelby.
And that hat, girl.
Shelby came in there looking like Devil Wear Prada in there.
Yes.
She came in there, and which we call him Tony Tone's father was about to go chasing after. I'll have Tony Tone father calling tomorrow.
Oh, Michael Street Justice McGrassy is in the building. What's up, Mike? Good morning. Shaheed Johnson is here. Hey, Shaheed.
That's my guy.
Sonia Murray is in the building. What's up, Sonia? Peaches_cream is on IG. Natalie Wright is here. Hey, Natalie. Darren, the funeral man Taylor's in the building. What's up, Darren? Good morning. Trevor Lee is here. And last but not least, Randy Montgomery is in the building. If you are here and you want to get your name shouted out, just say hi.
Yes, we truly appreciate it. Definitely want to make sure that you all follow us on social media. The Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team on Facebook, and make sure you like our group page that's also connected, the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team group. The group is poppin'. We're also on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to us there. Comedy World Net Radio. Make sure you follow them. Like this video. Throw it on your wall. iHeartRadio. We are everywhere you want to be. Go ahead, y'all.
Yeah.
Take it away, Shawn.
Unbelievable. You got all the single men running.
You better
Single men are like, nah, son. Nah.
She sound like that all the time.
I'm really not a combative person.
Yes, you are.
You know what?
It's fine. Senny, stop talking. Let me just stop. Just Uncle Smoke outside waiting for you, man.
Shelby said, why Senny sounding all sexy?
She ain't sound. All right, front page news, Senny J. I'm trying. Front page news, y'all. Senny J. Hey. Front page news. Y. S to the E, double N-Y. And you can't deny. Ha. She got the front page news, y'all. She got the facts, y'all. She's not the rock, y'all. That's Senny J. Hey. S to the E, double N-Y. Always looking fly, and you can't deny. Senny J.
News, y'all. She got the front page news, y'all.
Thanks. Oh yeah, let me pull up the news. Sorry, I had my other stories up. Sorry about that. Really quickly.
Your sex talk game would be horrible today.
If she just go a little lower, it would sound sexy.
No, it don't.
It would. Just in the bathroom because you.
If I was a guy in City,
anyway.
just called me and City like, yo, what's up?
If she sound like that, then of course.
My zipper goes back up, and my belt, and I tighten my belt to that third comfortable notch, and I'm hanging up the phone.
Not the third notch.
The third notch, zipper up.
Not the third notch day, girl.
So she go take off your pants. I'm like, you're a goddamn lie. Guys.
The New York City Department of Health ratifies their vaccine mandate for the Department of Education employees for October 1st. This means that nothing has changed. The department just reaffirmed the health commissioner's decision on a deadline that has already passed but has many teachers and other school employees out of work. The teachers and those contracted by the DOE have been protesting since August. A judge temporarily issued an injunction against the mandate that required all DOE employees to get the shot. The hold was thrown out and the ruling was reinstated, with the deadline for those employees to get the shot by the 1st. There have been around 1,000 exemptions granted, with 300 of them short-term and ending this month, because those employees have a temporary illness that just pushes them back from getting the vaccination, but they can still get it. So I think they just have a later date. The DOE has not said if this is going to put a strain on the school system, which we all know it will.
It won't. No, it won't. Go ahead.
Because they don't have enough teachers. If the teachers can't work, then they can't teach kids.
Probably 95, only 90, 95, 97% of them are vaccinated. So if they lose 3%, they will get those 3%. Go ahead, Sid. I mean, we're sorry for interrupting.
No, it's okay.
No, but the funny thing, what made me laugh was when you said they had exemption, temporary, only 3 months for minor illness. So I could, like, in my mind, I'm like, yo, I got a cold, bro. I can't take the bill. Like, I broke my toe, yo. Like, all right, cool. We're gonna give it. But see, they don't forget the setup though. It's like, okay, you're gonna get an exemption. They be like, yeah, all right, let's go. I'm going to work this month. Nah, it's only 3 months. And then the religious thing is not gonna work, folks. It's not going to work. You can't sit there and now all of a sudden you ain't been to church in 17 years.
All of a sudden.
All the 3 pastors have died since you've been to church.
You don't even know the new pastor.
You don't even know the name of the church. You don't even know the church got a Facebook page. And then you go in there with the religious exemption. You're not going to get it. You know what my stand is. I don't think they should do all of this. But, it's what it is. It's a mandate. I don't think it's... in the famous words of LaShawn Brown, like, COVID's over. Like,
she sure did say that.
She's like, LaShawn Brown Oliver's like, I'm going to put on my mask. LaShawn Brown's like, COVID over. I looked at LaShawn Brown and said, I agree with you. COVID over. But again, I feel bad for these mandates. I don't think they're necessary. And this is somebody that's vaccinated with the Johnson & Johnson before the blood clots. I should be the first one that's running up there like, yeah, get those mandates. It's unfortunate. People's lives are changing. But again, the employer. And then I feel bad for the judge who overturned this whole lawsuit. And then a higher judge is like, nah, bro.
Well, I agree with you.
Nah, we're going to rip that up. We gonna, imagine going home to that judge. That judge's like, well, damn. So,
no, I think it's
sad.
Same judge.
Oh, so he reversed his decision?
Because, no, what happened was
that sucks being the judge.
When they originally put out the mandate, they told them they need to allow people time for exemptions and other things like that.
Oh, okay.
That wasn't in the original order. Okay. So now that I guess they re-put in the wording for whatever it is they wanted to do. Those people were granted, the 1,000 people, the 1,000 exemptions that they did grant. I don't know what those were based off of. It doesn't say. So
in the New York City, in the Department of Education, New York City, and even out here in Lehigh Valley, Health Network, or the St. Luke's, or a lot of these jobs where, a lot of folks say, hey, there's not going to be nobody to replace them. Understand the fact, and you can look it up, you could Google it. A lot of these big corporations, the Department of Education, a lot of folks, in the Lehigh, St. Luke's, Barbi Cologne, St. Luke's Medical out here, they have a big company out here. There's a lot of St. Luke's out here, and they hire, in the Lehigh Valley, almost 20,000 people. 95% of them got vaccinated.
Yeah.
So the 5,000 that they're gonna lose, or 2,000, whatever, they're gonna replace those people easy. I'm sorry, or people gonna do double time. So it's not like I can see if it was 97% of the people were, that had to be let go, and only 3% of the people worked there, then yes, that's catastrophic. It's 90, it's high 90s in all these corporations, and I still feel bad for the people who have to get vaccinated.
Force somebody to get shots if they don't want to get.
Well, yeah, that's true. But then again, they use the public health. That's what they're using, and that's why the courts are shutting all this down, because that's all they're using. The public health, and the judges are like, all right, let's go with it. What else, Senny?
Yeah.
And it's nice outside. Ain't no corona out there today. It's a nice autumn day. There ain't no corona out there.
They out there. It's out there.
Corona's still out there?
Yeah, she out there.
I'm going to go get tested. I'm going to go test.
Hey, Shawn.
Get tested.
I done had corona 16 times.
You know what?
I'm on 3 more times. I'll be at 19.
Sorry. Why isn't this coming up?
That's haven't happened since last October. Trust me.
A San Diego man.
That is disrespectful.
Then why are you laughing?
Because it's funny. That's because it's disrespectful. It's not funny. It's funny.
You're laughing because
I can agree.
You can identify with her.
I do. I sure do. Hey, we're slogless over here. It's all right. It's all right.
A San Diego man steals a truck, and he tells
I'm going to get your slong scarves for Christmas. I got the gift.
No, you want to give me a damn gift? Give me some slong.
I'm gonna get you some. I'm gonna get both of your slong sleeves.
Oh, what?
Whatever the hell that is.
But Barbi, fits all sizes. With a peephole in the middle.
No.
With a peephole.
That's nasty.
I don't.
Hell, what?
City want a slong sleeve for Christmas.
Because I don't even know what that is.
You put it on a slung. I know you don't know what it is. I'm telling you what it is.
No, I don't want
You have one with a pee hole in it or not? You want a closed long sleeve or one with a pee hole in it?
I'm fine.
You know you're not fine. Trust me.
I'm fine.
You are not fine.
Look, we slongless in Lehigh Valley. It's all right.
I'm going to give you slong sleeves. That's what I'm going to do. Both for y'all for Christmas. And some Christmas carols.
I love damn Christmas cat.
A man in a stolen tow truck led San Diego police on an extremely slow police chase yesterday after reportedly warning the cops that a bomb would detonate if he stopped. Like in the movie Speed.
Yes.
The man hopped into the truck on Monday evening, beginning an hour-long police chase through the streets of San Diego that never once exceeded speeds over 10 miles per hour.
Oh, wow.
Police radio traffic picked up the driver on the phone with dispatchers, and he reportedly told one of them that he couldn't stop or a bomb on the truck would go off. The man was taken into custody after being stopped with the use of spike strips and pepper balls. No bomb was found in the truck.
Wow.
Police have not released this man's identity.
Oh, he must
Why?
having a mental breakdown.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
How would you steal a tow truck and then just keep going mad slow?
He was bored. He had nothing to do. He needed some action in his life. He probably wasn't getting no vagina.
Barbie, ask me what my verdict would be on that.
Sean, you got the guy, you chasing the man.
Wild dogs. You getting the dogs. You getting the dogs.
How many he gonna get?
You getting some 2 wild dogs, and you're gonna get bitten up a few. I mean, they're not gonna kill you.
They go. They wild. They go.
You know, only I get the two. You know, a few bites. They be chained up.
Oh, they just gonna
and
bite
then
him.
bite them.
Bite him on the
2
butt.
bites. Go ahead.
Sean, this might be for you. The FDA is expected to switching vaccination brands for your booster dose.
Oh, cool.
It's a free-for-all at this point.
Hey, that's great.
That's what it is.
The FDA
What are they saying?
may soon allow Americans to choose a different brand of vaccine.
Awesome.
For a shot of COVID-19. The regulator will likely package the mix-and-match approach to its authorization of the Johnson & Johnson and Moderna boosters expected to come this week.
Oh.
They already approved, as we know, the Pfizer. The expected announcement will follow a federally funded vaccine study that showed people who got J&J had a stronger immune response when boosted with Moderna and Pfizer.
Wow.
I wonder how they found that out.
Well,
hello.
Well, what do you know?
Guinea pigs.
Senny, with that great news, I'm going to express you a long sleeve.
And Pfizer and Moderna was stronger than Johnson & Johnson anyway, so yeah, it will be better.
When do I get my booster?
A biostatistician
That's what I want to know.
on the FDA's expert committee warned Friday that allowing recipients to pick a different brand of vaccine for their booster could be very, very messy in terms of messaging, which we all know has been very unclear since the start.
Right.
The regulatory agency may recommend sticking to the same vaccine or a booster where possible. Sources familiar with the plan. The FDA declined to comment any further on the matter. So, I guess stay tuned.
I had Moderna and I'm going to stick beside it.
Well, some people said that Johnson, a lot of the efficacy for a lot of these vaccines, the Johnson & Johnson, they only said had 3 to 6 months.
Yeah.
And they're saying that so a lot of people that got them in January, technically,
Yeah, well, if you,
isn't it worn off because we're in the 8th month?
Well, I
So
got.
couldn't you be free
to get a new
another
one. Yeah, that's what it sounds
Well,
like.
well, I've
But
got.
I don't know.
I got my shot on March the 10th.
Okay.
My time's running out, and I've been playing coronavirus roulette since March the 10th. So I welcome booster. I'll take a Moderna. I'll take a listen.
So if you had a choice, would you take the Pfizer or the Moderna?
No, I don't. What difference does it make? If we're mixing it and matching, I don't care. It doesn't
Mr.
matter.
Harvey, we got all of them here. Which one do you want?
Well, no, the first one they give me, I'll take it. Moderna. I don't care. I mean, I took the Johnson & Johnson.
You don't want to do your research?
Nah, I trust
ain't do
it.
the first time.
Nah. There's a lot of research that got us buck crazy out here in this world.
every time I hear that,
I'm
when somebody
going.
say that,
I'm going
like,
to.
What lab did you go to?
I'm going to trust the people who.
Who did you research with?
It's very disrespectful. What do they call the people that make the virus? That makes the chemicals for the virus?
Like the virologist.
Yeah, like all these virologists and all these people. Boy, we have disrespected them from day one. They apolitical. They don't care. They just want to like make viruses and all that. And a lot of people out here, we don't know. A lot of you people don't even know what's in the vaccine.
But you know what?
A lot of people don't know, and I feel bad for these people who dedicate their lives to trying to figure out all type of virus and make these vaccines and all. I know they must be sitting down like, what the hell did they probably feel? They probably feel like Rel Holler. Like, I mean, they the most hated, and they didn't even do anything.
But my question.
But my whole thing is, yes, it doesn't matter. I'll take to answer your question, the Moderna or the Pfizer. It doesn't matter to me. I'll take whichever one, because what difference does it really make? It's probably got the same ingredients in it anyway.
Yeah, which they do say a lot of these, they all have the same framework.
I smoke crack. I've done heroin.
He said if he could survive all that.
Senny, I was on a heroin run.
Fix your face.
Senny, my heroin run looked like your face right now. Senny, I smoked angel dust. I smoked the leak. We called it the leaky leak.
What is the leak?
Because the chemical leaked out the bag.
Oh my God.
I've done all of that stuff, man. So a little Moderna and a little Johnson, I don't care.
Which is fine, right? But my
I'm 56 years old.
The problem is
had the flu shot every year for the last 40 years.
Especially what they're saying with the misinformation, right?
Yeah.
The problem that a lot of people are having is that these same virologists, immunologists, geneticists, doctors, these people, the same people that you want us to go to ask for information, because just as many doctors that are promoting the vaccine, there are just as many virologists, immunologists, and geneticists, PhDs, and doctors that are saying that if you don't want to take it, that is okay
That's
too.
fine. Yeah, that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that.
But the thing is that those doctors' voices are not being uplifted.
They're being muted.
So when people are saying, look, this highly qualified doctor that could in their own right work for the CDC and work for these vaccinated, work for these places, is saying to me when I'm going to get clarification on my research and this doctor is telling me you're good, and there's pushback, people are silencing those doctors, and that's what makes people worried, because they're like, if they're just as smart as these doctors that are promoting it, why are we not hearing from them as well? Because the only doctors that, and I understand the big picture, because they need people to get vaccinated because of the crisis that we're in, but you are going to have severe distrust when you're silencing medical professionals that have that on their own right can stand on their own and are speaking out against it.
Right. Well, again, I'm gonna when does the booster come out? Because I'm gonna do it. I'm fine. Put it up on.
Do you think that's fair? Don't you think anything you could just write COVID?
Well, everybody has their opinion. Even the folks, even the folks that made the vaccine. Yeah, maybe they are silent, maybe they're not.
But the news is supposed to be objective. I don't see any doctors on CNN, on Fox News.
I don't know. You got to go online and see. I don't know.
No, because when you go online, they tell people that's fake. So we're looking at the mainstream media that's on ABC, that's on NBC. That's on CNN. That's giving them mass information.
Nothing
and
is
they're
perfect.
not giving any opposing views.
I understand. They gave. I think a lot of opposing views was out, and there
has not been any doctor that has come out on national TV speaking out against the
because
vaccine.
the doctors are working for the companies. I mean, if they want to quit their jobs and just say, "Hey, listen, I don't think this is good," and it's fine. I don't know. I know this.
So then, how are people supposed to get adequate information?
I think the information is out there.
No, because when they do read that information, you're saying it's fake.
Oh yeah, and they're saying get your check
You
it
said,
out.
oh, you
It's
went to
the
Google.
information
People
is
say,
all.
you
I
went to
think.
Google University.
I think.
But when I'm asking a doctor, you're telling me, oh, that doctor's anti-vax,
Yeah.
so he's a bad doctor.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying
That's
this.
what these people
I know,
are
but I'm just
saying,
saying out of the last almost 18 months, going on 2 years, there's enough research out there. There's so much research. I mean, we could go online easily and find a virologist. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. We could find a guy out there that's opposed to the vaccine, and you find one that's and he'll tell you why he's opposed to it, and then you find one that says, hey, this is why you should take it. I think in 18 and 19 months, there is enough information out. I mean, we could go back and forth with this to 1 o'clock this afternoon.
It's the information that's right for me.
Yeah, I understand, but we had for you and everybody else. For me,
I'm getting
it's enough
penalized for listening to information.
You're not being
from credible-
penalized.
Yes, because now I can't work.
Yeah.
Huh?
Because now I can't work
You can work.
based on the mandate.
You can work.
And I'm being labeled anti-vax so that
Well,
anything that I say, I'm looked at as a crazy person.
I don't look at you like you crazy. I don't. What else you guys see?
That's all I have for today.
Oh, see, I'm sorry that you're going through that. Senny, when do I get my booster?
He's still up there. Booster.
That's right. I don't know what she's talking
They
about.
ain't come out yet with a show for Josh.
Put a number one in the chat room.
Okay,
stay tuned.
Okay,
put a number.
The medications.
Put a number one. Put a number one in the chat room if you're going to take the booster, and put a number 2 if you're not. Barbi, could you give me a number 1, please?
How many boosters are you willing to take?
I've taken the flu shot every year for the last 16 years.
You
I'll take it.
You gonna take a booster every 3 months?
Sure,
Till
why
they
not?
get it right.
Sure, people put a lot of people put a lot of people put a lot of chemicals in their bodies every day. You talking about 3 months?
I'm not doing
People
that.
put chemicals in. You just had a Danish right there wrapped in plastic. You think chemicals is in that thing? And you don't know what's in that. Would you know what's in that cream?
And you know what? That's true. It is true. We do.
You know what I'm saying? There's some chemicals in that jean jacket you wearing that might seep into
You see?
Everybody
you make
running
fun
around.
of people that want to have body autonomy.
I don't make fun of nobody.
Because I want to make a
just saying.
decision not to put something in my body. Oh, well.
You made the decision. You're fine.
Everything else you do, you might as well.
City, nobody forced you to do anything yet, right?
That it causes.
Did anybody put you in a headlock and a yoke and put anything in your arm?
Stay tuned.
Yeah, go ahead.
Stay
Barbi.
tuned. Speaking of
Stay woke.
COVID and mandates and all that other good stuff,
My arm's
Washington
ready.
State head coach has been ousted for refusing to get the COVID-19 vaccine.
I'm sorry. Start all over again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. Start all over again.
Washington State head coach ousted after refusing COVID-19 vaccine. Okay,
Okay, continue.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right, no problem. Washington State University head coach Nick Rolovich and 4 assistant coaches are losing their jobs for not complying with the state's COVID-19 vaccine mandate. The university athletics department said on Monday, due to the requirements set forth by Washington's government Jay Inslee, Proclamation 21-14-1, Nick Rolovich is no longer able to fulfill the duties of the football head coach at Washington State University. The department has said in a news release. Defensive coordinator Jake Derrick will become acting head coach. The 4 assistant coaches, Rick Logo, John Richardson, Craig Stotzman, and Mark Weber, also will be losing their jobs due to the COVID-19 vaccine. And one of the coaches said it's the disheartening day in our football program. Director of Athletics Coach Pat Chun said in a statement, our priority have been and will continue to be the health and well-being of the young men on our team. The leadership on our football team is filled with young men of character, selflessness, resilience, and we are confident that these men will have the same attributes, will continue to help the program grow.
Now, follow up with the story, Barbi. This is your follow up on the story from my experience from doing sports on FM radio. What you need to find out now, before I say anything, is if they started playing football yet, if they started playing, what was their record so far this year, and what was their record last year?
Okay.
So we need to find out their record. I want to know what type of team this is. But now,
the team won. They went 1-3 last season.
1-3.
Shortened because of the pandemic.
Okay, 1-3.
And the Cougars, they won 4-3 this season.
4-3 this year. So they're like a regular team. And find out his coaching history record, if you don't mind. Now, thank you, Barbi. Now, Barbi, listen to me.
I'm listening.
While you researching that.
Okay.
Is Princess Cox no pause in the chat room?
Is he in the city?
I think so.
Okay, because Princess, to me, God bless him, first chat room member of the week, the original Black Heart. He was the one that put the Black Heart in the chat room for the first time, and we all lost our minds. Mr. Jackie Robinson, BK's finest, Stanley Earl. He's a qualified football coach. Yeah. You see where I'm going with this? Yeah. You think when this guy, the defensive coordinator, whoever this guy named after, you just said his name, he's already got the job.
Pretty much.
And Barbi, you know, like the coach, he's gonna have to go down to Friday Night Lights. He's gonna have to go down to Dillon, Texas to get his job. And all the assistant coaches with him, and I respect that, man. And it's sad. Like I said, I'm sad that this is have to happen to folks. Yeah. He shouldn't, lose his job for it. I agree. But you have the employer.
Yeah.
Again, I keep saying this. Take the emotions out of it. It's some real ish going on out here. People's livelihoods are at stake. The employer who pays you, and like I said, the particular state, they give you laws to protect you at your job. We know that through the feds. You know, when you go into the lunchroom or the break room, Barbi, or any place you go, and they got the sign up there for the federal government and the minimum wage and all these rights. That the state gave you rights, and like I said, there's some of y'all folks are blessed to have the nerve enough to be in a union. And some of y'all have the nerve enough to get a pension. Because y'all deserve that, because y'all was protected by the states and the feds, because the employer couldn't discriminate against you and you could just kick you out your jobs. That's what they used to do 100 years ago. Mm-hmm. But the bottom line is the employer have the right to make their decisions at their own workplace. And that's where the vaccine comes into play. This coach is probably qualified. Obviously, he's a qualified head coach. Yeah. He knows what the hell he's doing. He's scared to death. He's wearing his mask at the practice, and he can't even rile up the team before they go out the game because nobody can hear his punk ass because he got 4 masks on. He like that. Nobody can understand this guy. And now he has to leave. And I feel sad for this guy. I don't know this guy. He's probably Babylon. He loves football. You know that he loves football. He loves football. Football is number one. Everybody in his family could die long. He'll be at the game. Guy? No, he's white. He's Babylonian. He's white. Yeah. And much respects to you, bro. Wow. And these are the people that I look up to. Yeah. He said, man, I ain't putting none of that googly goop in my arm.
Not the googly
and I'm not putting the googly goop. and I ain't putting the raindrops. And I ain't gonna have a continuous blinking left eye for the rest of my life. We out of here. And he will find another team to coach next year. He'll be fine. It's possibly worth $1 million, $2 million.
Find another job.
He'll find another job as a football coach.
$4.4 million.
He makes $4.4 million. He's fine. Yeah. Listen, I'll sit out too. $4.4 million. They're gonna pay him. Yeah. They're gonna give him all his money because they fired him. They're gonna whatever that contract was. He gonna 4.4. They probably settle at 3.9. Yeah. He got the 3.9, and he's gonna be good. The assistant coaches, I don't know what they make, but it's unfortunate. And now look how fast the replacement guy took over. Yeah, his man, the defensive coordinator.
His right-hand man.
His right-hand man.
You know, right-hand man.
He said, yo,
listen. Step up.
He said, yo, man, my sleeves are up.
He was like, it's my time. I'm ready, coach.
Put that googly goop in me.
Put me in.
Put that thing in there with that chip so y'all can find me.
Sure.
Shout out to my man, comedian Jigga, who got me in the car. He was talking last night on the phone. He said, yo, they got that chip in there, man. He had me in tears. So I'm applaud this coach. I'm applaud this coach.
Yeah.
I'm applaud you, bro, because you Washington State University, $4.4 million a year. Yeah. You might want to meet up with Kyrie Irving. What else you got?
That Bills and the Titans play yesterday. Titans won 34-31. That's all for your sports.
Barbi, where can they find you?
You guys can find me, Barbi Cologne, on Facebook. I am Barbi Cologne on Instagram. Designer Bay 38 on Snapchat. Designer Bay 40 on Snapchat. Designer Bay 38 on TikTok.
That googly goop.
You guys can find me.
Wait, I thought we could find you It's Uncle Smoke again. You gonna be outside? Tell me what we're doing, because if you ain't gonna do nothing, that bus leave in 15 minutes.
I'm gonna be outside, Uncle Smoke.
No, we gonna finish what we did last night.
We gonna finish it.
Okay, because we gonna get wild. We get you so high. What the hell you doing going to rehab for, girl? I heard that. So you know goddamn well you ain't got no goddamn 22,000.
That was Shawn, Uncle Smoke. I don't know.
All right.
You know Shawn be on his stuff sometimes.
Yeah,
He be on that stuff, but don't be on that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, tell Shawn to stay woke, bro.
I'm gonna get him to come with us.
That nigga still sleep. He one of them house neighbors.
You don't understand, Uncle Smoke. You ain't getting the vaccine, right, Uncle Smoke?
Hell, you know I ain't putting that snake fluid in my body. I did all my research.
Why not? You already get high.
These veins.
Why not? It's just an extra drug, baby.
These veins are used for something else.
That's right, Uncle Smoke.
I'm with you.
That's right.
Them vaccinated people could kiss my black ass.
That's what I'm saying. That's why
I've been saying that, but know what?
That's why I hang with you, Uncle Smoke.
They also died in these streets.
Okay, she call her power. That's what I'm talking about.
Now, how the hell I'm gonna take a vaccine that's free? And these niggas. I told you the government, man. Just give me my EBT card. That wasn't even free. You want me to put some poison in my arm? I'll just wear my badge. I'm good. They out there vaccinated.
You guys can find me at
Big V-head ass neighbors.
You guys can find
Got
me.
the big V on your heads. Cindy, let's go get high.
Senny J on Facebook. Senny_J on Instagram and Senny J on Snapchat. He is a 3.
Shawn Harvey on Facebook, comedian Shawn Harvey on Facebook, Hard Funny on Instagram, guys. Thank you for joining in. We got special guests calling in tomorrow. Guys, let's look in that third camera. Let's wave at these folks. We see you guys tomorrow. God bless y'all.
It's alright, I got something you gon' like. We gon' set your day on fire. Get your morning started right.